Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P1458 refers to an issue with the fuel tank pressure, FTP, sensor circuit reign or performance in the Honda Civic 2022 and newer models. This error indicates that the pressure inside the fuel tank is outside of the specified range after engine shutdown. The Powertrain Control Module, PCM, monitors this pressure, and if it detects abnormal values, it will trigger this error code. The FTP sensor is a critical component as it helps the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system ensure that the evaporative emission system is functioning properly, thereby minimizing fuel evaporation and ensuring environmental compliance. The FTP sensor is typically located on the fuel tank, connected to a series of hoses and electrical circuits leading to the PCM. It plays a pivotal role in the car's overall fuel efficiency and emissions control. Understanding this DTC is essential for accurate troubleshooting to maintain optimal vehicle performance. The fuel tank pressure sensor is a key component in monitoring the pressure conditions within the fuel tank. Positioned directly on the fuel tank, its primary role is to detect the varying pressure levels that can affect fuel evaporation and gas emissions. This sensor sends readings to the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, which then analyzes whether the pressure levels are within acceptable limits. If it detects abnormal pressures, it flags an issue by storing the DTC P1458. Correctly functioning, the FTP sensor safeguards against issues like over or under pressurization, ensuring that the vehicle operates efficiently and complies with emission standards. Any malfunction or incorrect readings from this sensor can lead to performance issues and might increase harmful emissions. Several factors can lead to the occurrence of DTC P1458. One primary cause is a faulty FTP sensor, which may provide inaccurate pressure readings due to internal failures or sensor degradation over time. Another potential issue might be wiring problems, such as damaged or corroded connections leading from the sensor to the PCM. These wiring issues can affect the sensor's ability to communicate accurately with the PCM. Additionally, blocked vent hoses can prevent proper airflow to the FTP sensor, leading to incorrect pressure readings or creating a vacuum in the fuel tank. It's crucial to examine each of these potential causes systematically to isolate the fault accurately and rectify any issues as they arise. The presence of DTC P1458 typically manifests in several noticeable symptoms. First and foremost, you will likely see the check engine light illuminated on the dashboard. This is due to the PCM detecting an abnormality with the FTP sensor's readings. Another symptom associated with this code might be reduced fuel efficiency, as the vehicle's ability to manage fuel and emissions may be compromised. Drivers may also experience unusual engine behavior, such as stalling or difficulty in starting the engine, due to pressure issues affecting fuel delivery. Recognizing these symptoms early is vital for timely diagnostics and repairs, ensuring optimal vehicle performance and compliance with emissions standards. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P1458 involves preparing your workspace and tools. Special tools, particularly a vacuum pump and gauge capable of measuring from 0 to 30 inches of mercury, are required for accurate diagnostics. Before proceeding, ensure that you drain the fuel until the onboard diagnostic system shows a level lower than what is indicated in the snapshot. This is critical because conducting tests on a full tank can yield incorrect results and complicate your troubleshooting efforts. Importantly, do not start the engine during this process. Starting the engine could introduce variables that interfere with the accuracy of your diagnostics. Maintaining a controlled environment is essential to effectively isolate and address the fault within the FTP sensor system. In this step, utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check the readings of the FTP sensor. Before doing so, insert the emergency fuel funnel into the fuel filler neck, a tool located in the trunk toolbox. This funnel assists in creating the necessary conditions to test the FTP sensor accurately. Your goal is to confirm whether the HDS reading for the FTP sensor, fine, falls within the range of -0.67 to 0.67 kilopascals. This value indicates that the sensor is functioning correctly. If the readings fall outside this range, it is a strong indicator that there may be an issue with the FTP sensor itself, signaling the need for further inspection or replacement. Ensuring accuracy in this reading is crucial as it lays the foundation for subsequent troubleshooting actions. Once you have assessed the initial readings, the next logical step is to conduct a visual inspection of the FTP sensor ports. This requires that the FTP sensor is removed beforehand. Carefully examine both the evap canister side and the vent side of these ports for any signs of blockage or physical damage. Blockages can prevent the sensor from accurately detecting pressure levels, directly leading to incorrect readings stored by the PCM. Additionally, damages to the ports can disrupt the sensor's functionality, necessitating repairs or a complete replacement of the sensor. Observing normal conditions dictates that there should be no blockages or damage present. Reporting abnormalities found during this inspection is crucial as they guide you toward the resolution of the issue. In the fourth step, focus on performing a functional test of the FTP sensor. After reattaching the 3P connector to the FTP sensor, switch the vehicle's ignition to the on position, but do not start the engine. Monitor the readings again using the HDS for the FTP sensor, fine. Under normal conditions, the sensor value should remain stable within a certain range, not deviating by 0.067 kilopascals or more in a 3-second interval. If the readings fluctuate significantly, this suggests a malfunction in the sensor, which may warrant further investigation or replacement. Aligning with these readings confirms whether the FTP sensor is performing within its designated parameters or highlights the necessity for further action in the troubleshooting process. The fifth troubleshooting step extends the inspection to the FTP sensor vent hose. Ensure the FTP sensor is still removed to facilitate this process. The requirement here is to inspect the vent hose for any blockages or restrictions that could impede airflow to the sensor. Any obstruction in this hose can yield incorrect pressure readings that trigger the DTC P1458. It's equally important to ensure that there is no damage to the vent hose, as any punctured or compromised sections can lead to vacuum issues within the fuel tank. During this inspection, normal conditions are indicated by the absence of both blockages and restrictions. If any abnormal conditions are observed, adjust or replace the vent hose as needed, as it plays a critical role in maintaining optimal system performance. In the final troubleshooting step, focus on the evap canister vent shut valve. Disconnect the evap canister vent hose from the canister and connect your vacuum pump and gauge to the shut valve port. Ensure the vehicle's ignition is in the on position to facilitate monitoring of the HDS readings during this process. Apply vacuum pressure cautiously, ensuring you do not exceed 5.3 kilopascals, as this could damage the FTP sensor. The vent shut valve should not allow more than 1.3 kilopascals of vacuum pressure, according to normal operational parameters. If the valve fails to maintain this vacuum, it indicates a problem with the evap shut valve itself. Document the results and make necessary repairs based on your findings. as resolving this issue is essential for the overall health of the fuel system. After completing all repair tasks related to DTC P1458, it's essential to conduct a final verification of your work. Start by clearing any diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, that may have been stored in the PCM following your repairs. Next, perform a system test to ensure that the vehicle operates seamlessly and that no new DTCs are triggered. It's crucial for the FTP sensor and related components to function properly post-repair to confirm that the initial issue has been effectively resolved. Thoroughly test the performance of the FTP sensor and closely monitor its readings using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. If everything checks out and operates normally, this indicates a successful repair of the problem associated with DTC P1458, restoring the vehicle's reliability. Preventive maintenance plays a vital role in diminishing the risk of encountering DTC P1458 in the future. Regular sensor checks should be part of your maintenance routine to ensure that the FTP sensor operates well and that it is correctly calibrated. Additionally, inspect the hoses connected to the FTP system periodically to identify any wear and tear, blockages, or damages that might develop over time. Promptly addressing these issues can prevent larger complications down the line. Furthermore, keep your vehicle's powertrain control module, or PCM, updated, as manufacturers may release software updates that can enhance the vehicle's performance and diagnostic capabilities. Consistent preventive measures can save both time and money while improving the vehicle's longevity and operational efficiency. In conclusion, a solid comprehension of DTC P1458 and its significance is vital for effective troubleshooting in Honda Civic 2022 and newer models. Following systematic troubleshooting steps enables a methodical approach to diagnosing and fixing the underlying issue associated with the fuel tank pressure sensor circuit. This not only resolves the immediate concern, but also helps in understanding the broader implications of ensuring component integrity in the vehicle's fuel and emission systems. Maintaining proper functionality of the FTP sensor and related parts is crucial in promoting fuel efficiency and compliance with environmental standards. By adhering to comprehensive repair methods and preventive maintenance practices, vehicle owners can ensure a smooth and reliable driving experience well into the future. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.